happen. Hey, it's Nathan Graham, local real estate agent here in Durham region. Listen, I just wanted to do a Market Monday update to give you a little bit of an idea of what's been happening over the last week. I got my Blue Jays on and hat in celebration of Noah Ohtani. Apparently, we just saved $700 million as an organization, so that's always good news. Anyways, make sure I wear it properly. Anyways, okay, let's just quickly talk about what's going on in Durham region over the last week, and let's have some conversations about it. So first and foremost, some quick stats. I have all my stats here. I get them from our realtor database through TREB. Well, we call it TREB or DRAR, which is the Durham region, or I guess now CLAR, which is our board, basically. They release the stats. This is what's going on in the MLS data. So over the last 7 days, since last Monday, we had 148 new listings. Out of those 148, or all the homes on the market, we had 56 price changes and 8 extend. 80 of them sold conditional and 125 sold firm. Now, so just a little bit of reading into those numbers. One thing I do like to see is it seems like our new listings is in all of Durham is coming down quite a bit. We do expect that coming into December. Having 148 now with 80 sold conditional, 125 firm. Just so you know, some of those numbers are mixed in. So some of the ones, for example, that sold conditional on Tuesday and firmed up on Friday will be a part of that 125 firm. But again, this just gives you an idea that we're still getting more homes come on the market than we are actually selling over the last week. So yeah, it's supply and demand. We still have more demand, and supply and demand means we are going to have a little bit of a slower market, which means prices are going to be stabilizing, or they're going to be staying the same. We're probably not going to see a whole lot of fluctuation of that. Okay, so out of all those homes, by the way, so 98 of those homes that were currently on the market terminated. Now, this is, to me, is a crazy high amount because for the longest time we didn't see terminated listings. There was a good solid time where we saw 0 or 1 terminated listing, and that was usually because someone just had a change of heart or change of mind. Now, what we're seeing is a lot of people are expecting a higher price than what the market's willing to bear, and so instead of selling, because they don't have a need to sell, such as a job or anything else like that. They're just selling potentially to cash out, to upsize, downsize, whatever case may be, but they don't have this actual need to sell. So as a result, out of all those ones, 98 people who were on the market in Durham decided just to come off the market completely, and another 32 on top of that suspended the listing. Now, just some side note for that, the difference is a terminated listing means they are no longer working with that realtor and they're free to choose whomever they want. A suspended listing means they're taking it off the market, but they're still obligated to that realtor. So that's the big difference you're going to see in between those ones. Now, again, there's a variety of reasons this can happen. There's not one reason why people suspend a listing or come back on or terminate a listing. This could be a relationship breakdown. This could be no need to sell anymore. This could just be not wanting the market turn. Heck, we are coming up to Christmas. There are a lot of people who just don't want to be on the market over Christmas. Again, what I do really want to stress, though, if I look at the last week with 148 new listings and 125 sales, plus 98 terminated, we are seeing actually more come off the market than go on the market. So that's just a really quick rundown of that side of it. If you have any questions about that part, reach out to me. The other part that I do want to quickly talk about too is the bond rates. We're going to be talking about this quite a bit because this has a direct impact typically on the 5-year fix. Now, last week, we did see a lot of major banks bring down that 5-year fix, which is fantastic. We were excited to see that part. This means a lot more affordability into the market. Now, quickly in the news, or today, bond rates are up a little bit today. So right now, we're as I'm doing this video, which is, what time is it? 10:30. We're at about 3.563% for our bond rates. That is a 3.38% increase over the last 5 days. So it's not massive. Honestly, in the stock world, that's just a blip. More importantly, in the last month, we've seen a 39% decrease in the value, and over the last 3 months, a 41% decrease in value. So long story short, when we look at this one, it's basically telling us, I think that this makes sense, interpreting this data, is that we are beginning to see the 5-year fix begin to come down. I just spoke to one of my mortgage reps the other day. They were talking about a 3-year fix, how last week they were doing for about 6.8. This week they're able to get one for 5, or sorry, last week was 6.9 or so, whatever. But this week, regardless, was 5.8% on a 3-year. We looked in a previous video at the 5-year fix, the best you can get, and it was down to about 5.19. So we are seeing those interest rates come down, which is absolutely fantastic. Very good to see. This is something we do want to keep seeing as we go into next year, and this will often relate to the strength of what we see. So this is just a super quick Market Monday update, just what's going on here in Durham region. This is a much larger conversation, so please, if you have questions about the data you heard today, if you have questions about the stats, please reach out, let me know. You can DM me, or you can just